Hello, viewers. Welcome to another beautiful edition of Living and Loving. Living and Loving is a place where we live to love and we love to live. Bisi, how are you today?
I'm fine. I'm wonderful.
You're looking great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, today we'll be discussing a very beautiful topic, and that is expecting what you cannot give, whether in a relationship or in courtship. But Bisi, what do you see to that?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's unfair. It's unfair. But then we must not deny the fact that this kind of relationship abounds around us. Is so common where you are in a relationship and you are doing things that you cannot take and you are expecting things that you cannot give. Is there, and it's not really a very good one, but it's there. It's there with us. It's common these days. Yeah.
Okay, I would say it goes beyond relationship this time.
Okay.
Because there is a relationship between you and your family, there's a relationship between you and your spouse, there's a relationship between you and a courting mate, and thereabout, and so on and so forth. But I would say that first and foremost, you have to think about the principle of reciprocating or reciprocating. Fine,
Yes.
that you value yourself. You just check your own effort. How have I fared? Is this thing what I can give, or is it what I can accept? You should be able to, whatever you can give is what you should expect. So when you are not able to give, don't expect it from anybody. For instance, you are faithful. I am faithful to you, and you are not faithful to me, and you accept me to continue to be faithful. It wouldn't work. You understand? A loyal partner expecting, or an unfaithful, somebody, a partner who is not loyal, expecting loyalty from the spouse, it should definitely not work. So it has to be your own effort, putting in your own effort to get the best of the other person. I think that is what I say to it.
Yes, that's a very good submission. But then there is this area where I look at, and that is knowing what is expected of you.
Okay.
Because I observe that there are people that do not even know what is expected of them. As a man, all I know is that yes, I'm old enough to have a relationship, and I see you, I like you, and I go into a relationship with you. What are the expectations from me by you as a man? What am I supposed to do? What are the things that are expected of me? Honestly, I don't know. You see that? So when you do not know what you are supposed to do, then the tendency to do what you are not supposed to do is there. And when you do what you are not supposed to do, most of the time, you won't be able to accept it if it is done back or if you are paid back in your own coin. So a lot of people don't even know. Some women don't even know what is expected of them. Till today, some women believe that their marriage is all about going into a man's house, bearing his name as Mrs. So and so, giving back, making babies, taking care of the house, cooking his food, and once he's paying the bills and everything, that's it. And at the end of the day, she becomes committed to the children when the children arrive. But there is really nothing she knows about her role in the life of the man. Okay, but she knows every single thing the man is supposed to do for her. And that is why you talk to a woman today, and the next thing she's going to ask you, can you take care of me?
Because
are you sure you can take care of me? No, I'm not sure.
Okay, that will bring us to self-accountability and expectation. Self-accountability and expectation. Now, I am faithful, I am decent, I am helpful, I am kind. And then I see in my partner or in my family member or somebody I'm committed to that this person is not giving as equal as what I am giving. So that will really not help that relationship. Whether it's a family relationship, it's a spouse relationship, or it's a courting relationship, it will not help. The self-accountability, think about it yourself. Is this thing I'm giving, is this thing I'm giving to this person? What if the person pay me back? Will it be acceptable? You understand? So I see it as if in a relationship, account for yourself first. Let there be accountability of your style. First. If you are able to say, okay, fine, what I am doing is okay. If I am being paid back the same way, it's acceptable, then you should be able to give it out. But whereby it is not like that, don't expect what you cannot give. Don't expect it from the other person. Or what do you think?
Yeah, as good as that is, it's not going to work. Do you know why? Because most of us in this side of the world, our reasoning, our mindset is shaped by our culture and our beliefs. Our culture, how can you expect a man to think like that or a woman to think like that in a culture that believes that, yes, men are naturally polygamous? So men can go ahead with as many women as they want, but the woman is not supposed to be like that. So no matter how right thinking I am, if I am in the midst, if I'm in that kind of culture and that belief, there's no way it's not going to affect me. You understand my point? So yes, this is how it should be. What you have just said, that the man should ask himself, this thing I'm doing, is it right? If it is done back to me, will I take it? I won't be able to think like that because the culture, I have the backing of my culture that says that I can go ahead and do whatever I like with any woman, even if I'm caught. The woman must forgive me. The society will come and say, forgive him, hey, forgive him, man. You're all the same. You better forgive him. You better face your children. So long he's taking care of you. You better leave him alone. You see that excuse? So how do you want me to think the way you are talking? No, I won't think like that. So the culture is not really helping. It's not helping, and that is a major problem. It has not made the men to think that, okay, I'm unfaithful to you. If you decide to be unfaithful, will I take it? Will I be able to stomach that? All right. So
Well, I will still come back to it that self accountability,
mhm,
it's something one can hold on to. Whether you're
yes,
expecting self accountability is
mhm,
something you can hold on to because one, this thing you have just explained now, maybe the man has the right to dominate or the authoritative part of that man. It is believed that men are capable of doing certain things and they must do it, maybe according to your explanation. But honestly, if you're able to reflect on your own lifestyle, if you're able to reflect on your own lifestyle, then that reflection should guide you into what you are expecting from the other person. I still
exactly.
believe in that. So,
Yes, yes, I believe in that too. I
okay.
believe in it. But like I said, most of the time, our culture supersedes, dominates, and beclouds
Hmm.
our personal beliefs. Most of the time. There are some people that are able to think independently. They think above their environment and their culture. They think above it. Either by virtue of exposure, education, enlightenment, religion, or whatever, somehow they think above it. But most of the time, our mentality, we are mentally and psychologically at par, the same level.
Okay.
You cannot behave more than where you come from. You are a
Hmm.
product of your environment,
Okay.
except by one way or the other, an intervention,
So
either
basically,
academic or
are you
divine.
saying now that uh, families, communities determines what you expect from your spouse?
Exactly, it's
But
part
if
of the culture.
well, you are getting me confused there. If that is part of the culture, then how long will one enjoy the spouse or him or herself? Because if your family, the background you come from, is now determining what to expect from you in a relationship, I think that's not going to work. Maybe you should revisit the topic you are dealing with, expecting what you cannot give.
If you go into a relationship, first and foremost, you should know what you are going into it for. You
Okay.
should know what you are going in to offer, and you should know what you are expecting. Now, if you have the determination that I am going to offer what I am expected to offer, that is number one. Number two, you now have the expectation that my partner is going to offer what he's expected to offer. That is number two. Now, the first one, you can control it. The second one is just an expectation. You can control it. Now, in a situation where you are doing your own part and the second part is not coming, that's where I said it's because of the culture.
Anyway,
You
viewers,
know,
have you been in this position that you are expecting what you cannot give, or you think your partner is not giving enough as what you are giving in that relationship? What's your view? Let's hear from you. Please like this video and share in other channels. Thank you very much.